Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. Last time we took care of Samara's problem. I also received a new message according to Kelly. Wait, Kelly? She even called Kelly? Yes she is. Why did I, for a second there, think she was not called Kelly? Weird. Pragia facility update. From Cerberus Intel, Commander Shepard, contacting you per Elusive Man's instructions. He believed you would want to know that he had ordered Subject Zero's project shut down before the riot broke out. Cerberus personnel arrived to find all guards dead, along with most of the subjects. Any surviving children were treated for injuries, given mild amnesic treatments, and delivered to Alliance facilities as survivors of slaver attacks. A few surviving doctors were forcibly retired for their role in the project. Per your report, the facility on Pragia has been destroyed. Yes. Right. It has been destroyed, indeed. Okay, well... obviously, still not sure how much I can believe here, but... it does seem like the Elusive Man did not know what was going on there exactly. And it was not in his interest that things were done the way they were. Whatever that's worth. Right. Do want this. I also have a lot of money, actually. And I think there were... well, at one point I tried to remember that there were like 150,000 credits worth of upgrades left on Tuchanka to buy. However, I feel like I've bought one of those before still. What was Tuchanka? I think there's still two of those upgrades left. Might as well get those out of the way. And then that should leave only the Citadel. Oops, there we are. I mean, I could also do these things off camera. I've been thinking about it, but then again, it doesn't take that long. And I'm sure there must be some people who want to see everything, I guess. I don't know. I certainly don't mind this kind of thing. Oh, right. Well, when watching Let's Plays myself. Right, cycle appearance. Well, I guess we go with the mostly black theme here, and our two DLC characters sporting red in addition. Seems okay. Yeah, you don't go darker than that, that's fine. Actually, I might like Tali's normal outfit better. It's a bit more purplish and less yellow. Yeah, also darker overall. Yeah, you know how I feel about darker colors. Yeah, it's actually similar here. I like his standard outfit. Yeah. Alright, who do I take? It does not really matter at all. Let's just pick the same team as last time. Really, I don't need any team here at all. Oh, I could max out his fortification. Sure, why not? More resilient, reacts better, increasing duration, absorbs more damage. Well, pretty straightforward, and similar to Jacob's ability here. Guess I'm going to go with the shorter duration, but better shields? I don't know, I mean, 100% of shields, 75%, but the duration is tripled. But do I ever need that? You know what? For diversity, I'm gonna go with the other option here. It's not like I'm really planning to use Grunt on any major missions necessarily. I mean, I might, but I also might not.
Someday we'll get off this rock and show those Turians who's boss.
So, if I remember correctly, there's nothing left to buy in this regular shop here, and the only thing is with the researcher. Back this way.
One wrong step, Shepard. Don't touch anything.
Almost hostility.
Again, you darken my lab, human. You must have more questions.
Actually, no.
Enjoy your research.
Yes, move along.
Right. Biotic damage and shotgun damage.
This is valuable.
Sure. I'm down to 30k credits, but... And that might not be enough to buy whatever's left on the Citadel.
These things would last longer.
Although,
if I did
actually...
one more win in the
Didn't
pits,
I
and I'm retiring.
look at the shops last time I was there? Which is not that long ago.
I barely survived the mod during my rite.
I'm actually going to check that off camera, because... Now I feel like this is the wrong way. Now I feel like
Glad you're not grunts with us now.
I might actually already
We're
have
willing to
checked.
consider new
This might be
directions. That's what makes Clan
this trip
Erdnot
might be
strong.
in vain. Yeah, in fact, why don't I pause it right here? I'm gonna check out the Citadel real quick. If there's anything interesting, of course, I'm gonna resume recording. So I'll see you in a moment.
At the select
Okay, we're back here. I did check Citadel, but as it turns out, when I said Citadel, I really meant Ilium. And, well, there was nothing left to buy on Citadel. I still checked. Okay. Yeah, I still don't know entirely what this is, but we're gonna find out really soon. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to return to Ilium anyway to do the Shadow Rock quest, so I did not go there yet. Did not go there now. Instead, I'm saving it for that. Right. And while we're here, I'm of course going to explore this system. Jonas. Jonas, a methane ammonia ice giant, is being developed as a fuel depot serving the Pylos cluster. Eldfell Ashland Energy has established a base on one of its moons to crack water ice into hydrogen and oxygen and skim helium-3 from its atmosphere. Jonas is also believed to be an extrasolar planet captured by the star. From orbit, Normandy sensors can pick out a hand-painted sign some waggish employee has left outside the complex. Last chance for fuel, 100 light years. Last chance fuel for 100 light years. Okay. Oh no, that's true. There is fuel here, that much is certain. Isale. Isale is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. Though gas giants are known for their powerful magnetic fields, Isale's field is stronger than current models predict. Within the frost line of its solar system, where gas giants do not usually form, Isale is believed to have once been extrasolar. Well, what an uneventful system. I guess I could go explore the other three systems, excuse me, but I'm just gonna check this out. MSV Broken Arrow. Anomaly detected. Okay. Scans detect a rapidly decaying derelict ship in orbit over planet Jonas. Registration matches the MSV Broken Arrow. Ship's manifest notes volatile munitions cargo on board. If left undisturbed, the ship's trajectory will lead to impact with Jonas. High probability that the crash site will be Fargan, Jonas's largest human colony. Oh, well, that's a bit of an unfortunate coincidence, right? I mean, what are the odds of this ship hitting that colony precisely? Gas signatures detected aboard the MSV Broken Arrow. So I guess this is just another anomaly, but one that I knew about beforehand, which is... I don't know, maybe I learned about it from some news report or something. Certainly don't remember it happening, but it's there and I'm here, so let's just look into it. I do have at least 4 more anomalies, regular anomalies, that I've already found but not explored. So, right. What do I take with me here? Trying to remember who I haven't taken in a while. I mean, could take my girlfriend, basically, and good old Garrus. Also old friends, you know. Oh yeah, I also went ahead and actually equipped a different power. Energy gain, energy drain. Sounds somewhat useful. Less for the shield strengthening effect and more for the draining enemy shields effect. I don't know how powerful it is, but maybe if I remember, I'm gonna give it a try. Also maxed out Garrus's tungsten ammo, and she doesn't have any points. Okay.
Warning. Collision with the planet's surface is imminent. I am transmitting a countdown to advise you of the time remaining until impact.
Well, impact imminent, huh? Too bad we waited this long. If we had come here right away, we would have much more time, right? Okay, 6 minutes. Save the game. I'm sure it's ample time, though. Of course, I do like to take my time. Captain's log. Yellow alert. I'm moving the ship to yellow alert. While we have seen no signs of trouble, I'm not so sure we won't run into Geth this far out. We have to be prepared for anything. I've been told it's a terrible idea to go this far up toward Geth territory, but these colonies need to defend themselves. Sometimes I think the only thing keeping the crew from shriveling up in fear is the one who creates a military-grade weaponry on board. A little surely, when we get to the Near-Rift system, will do us all some good. We have a lot of deliveries to make, and it's not going to get any friendlier out here. Red alert. Moving in the ship to red alert. The Geth are attacking. We're ill-equipped for an attack of this magnitude, but we'll do everything we can to survive this. These colonies need these weapons, and this attack is further proof of how dire the situation is out there. Signing out. This won't be the last entry in this log. Given the severity of the Geth attack, I have ordered all hands to evacuate and head towards the colony. Should the Geth succeed in capturing this ship, they also gain control of the 100 crates of weapons in the cargo hold. Therefore, I'm using my authorization codes to scuttle the ship, hopefully destroying the Geth that remain on board. I intend to stay aboard to make sure the ship dies gracefully. My plan is to disable the ship's engines, thus causing our orbit to decay. This will bring the MSV Broken Arrow down to the surface, where the self-destruct timer will destroy the ship. I must be careful. If I fail, there's no telling where the ship will end up. Yep. Well. Too bad it failed, apparently. Okay. We have to bypass here. Oh, this works. So does this. It's the lower one, right? Bit of a gamble, but then again, these forced bypasses can't really fail, so what's the point? What?
Leave the shield free.
Can I please? There we go. Oh, I mean, there we go. Sure, some iridium. Engine room emergency seal. Access systems required. Sure. Navigation status offline. Life support status damaged. Failing. Engines disabled. To restore power, re-engage the power couplings. Okay. Atmospheric entry detected. Impact with planetary surface inland. Right. Yeah. So can I just do something from here? Yes. Maybe. No. Well, I don't know if that did anything. I'm just going to move ahead, I suppose. If I can not get stuck in door frames. Oh, also. Nope. Again, wrong button. Oh, okay. We do have to activate these manually, which makes sense. Did mean to activate my ammo power, which is not this button. Reload for a second. Oh, he's dead. There we go.
Concussive shot ready.
Awesome. Yeah, it looks like, feels like I took a concussive shot here. Can you please finish off that guy? Okay, thank you. Okay, where do we go? Run this way, I suppose. Oh. Oh, I need to do this on this way. Makes sense. Wait.
Deploying combat drone.
And the guy right here, Delbert. That guy sure is. Okay, there's still, yeah, still left here. This sucks. Okay, can I do anything from here? No. Oh, I can get on here. Good to know.
Firing a high impact shot.
There we go. Should have done it. Can we return this way? Yes.
This should soften them up.
Or actually, oh no, we can't return, but we actually need to go here. Makes sense. It seems like even though I did take my sweet time, we should still be good.
That should do it.
Okay. Oh well, that's all it was. We did level up from it. Stabilize MSV Broken Arrow, remain gap that disengaged. Colony is safe. Well, some money, not a whole lot, but it's okay. That should bring us back to the Normandy, probably? Yeah, I mean, this is the Normandy loading screen, right? So.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Maybe from Nev's mother? Oh, we'll see. Oh, maybe? Yeah, seems like it. Okay, first, to the Normandy, our thanks. From Raphael Cologne, Governor of Fargon Colony, Jonas. Oh, that was fast. It's weird. Sometimes feedback comes immediately after a mission. Sometimes it takes a couple of missions before it triggers. Whatever. Normandy crew. We retrieved our identity from the docking. Your identity from the docking data aboard the MSV Broken Arrow. We're led to believe that your crew is responsible for saving our colony from a catastrophic event. Not only did you defeat the Geth and prevent the ship from crashing into the planet in a trajectory that would have destroyed our colony, but you also saved nearly 100 munitions crates that would have been lost in the ship's scuttling. Thanks to you, we are safe and can continue the Broken Arrow's work in arming the colonies on the fringe of Geth space. On behalf of the residents of Fargon Colony, you have our eternal gratitude. That's nice to hear. Prague facility update again? Or did I just not... I think I did not delete this one. Thank you for my daughter, from Diana. Commander Shepard. Arya Talok told me where to send this. I'm Nev's mother, Diana. Yeah, I do remember. We talked when you came to investigate her death. Arya also told me that a dead Asari woman was found in one of the wealthy apartments. That she was the one who killed my daughter. Thank you. I don't know who brought you into my life, but thank you for avenging my daughter. My Nev deserved better than this. I couldn't give it to her, but you at least killed the bitch who took what little she had away. What little she had away. Who took what little she had away. Well, I don't know. I got nothing. Especially no ability to read today. Just checking here? Nope. No new upgrades. I did check that before, I think. Anyway.
No messages for you, Commander.
Oh, I also want to talk to Miranda at some point. Maybe once we're done exploring here. Yeah. Oh, was there? Oh yeah, of course, there are 3 other assistants here. I just saw the one pop up on the very far edge screen there. Surprisingly far away. First this one. Matesa, an unremarkable methane ammonia gas giant. Matesa would be of no consequence if it weren't the only approachable gas giant in the Satan system. Boros Volus colony has set up a few automated ice cracking stations around the planet, and Naru Combine has been contracted to set up a helium-3 extraction facility. Construction has lagged due to the CEO's arrest in a kickback scandal that reaches to the highest levels of the Vol Ministry of the Frontier. Okay. Boro is a young Volus colony world settled in defiance of a threat by Terminus pirate groups. The pirates who can't use the world themselves have suggested that the Volus hire them to protect the colony. The Volus responded by requesting military protection from their Turian allies. Although uncomfortably hot by Volus standards, Boro has the rare combination of high pressure and ammonia ecology Volus require. Development of the colony is proceeding rapidly. Okay. How hot is it? That is really cold. So that's still hot by Volus standards, huh? Interesting. Anidia is a small ice body with a very low density. Its mass is only 4% that of Earth. It appears to be composed mainly of carbon and water ice, but over the millennia it has accrued a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. While Anidia's gravity is weak enough that a cruiser could land on it safely, there is no particular reason one would want to. Pirates have been known to land to recover ice for cracking into hydrogen and oxygen. One area in the southern hemisphere, the so-called Anedian Scrapes, is so frequently used for this purpose that higher albedo raw ice can be seen from the orbit. Not in this shot, though. Oh, hey, another planet hiding basically inside its sun? Holy crap. I mean, that's... Where's that supposed to be? Or is that the sun itself? No, wait, what? Rascal is a massive hot Jupiter gas giant that whips around the star Saturn once every 4.5 days. Like most planets of its type, it migrated inwards from its initial position in the system, though thought to be around 0.3 AU. Rascal is one of the few close-orbiting gas giants to show a marked temperature difference in its sun-facing and dark-side hemispheres. The atmosphere absorbs and re-radiates Saturn's heat too quickly for winds to carry the heat to the dark side. There is a temperature difference of over 1,000 degrees between the gas giant's hot and cold poles. Okay, probably causing very violent storms now. Still not sure, though, what I'm looking at here. I mean, what we see here is the sun, right? Even though it looks weirdly deformed. Strange. Oh no, I think, okay. Yeah, now I see. Now you can tell that it's actually the sun overlapping with the gas giant, which is strange. Whatever. Resaris. An airless rock of mixed light ores, Resaris is only of note for the Tergino impact crater. A relatively recent asteroid strike within the last million years, the core of the object was partly composed of element 0. It struck at a low enough velocity that the ESO remained near the surface. Over the years, many pirates and wildcat miners have attempted to extract the ore. It is believed that the Terreno debris originated in the pulsar system AAP 34211+19. If that's how you say that. The supernova that formed the pulsar also created the red emission nebula that human spacers have unofficially named the Sakura. Alright. That seems to be it for this system. Let's take the long trip all the way over to... what's his name? Chrysaroy? Chrysaroy. All the way out here. It's a large one too. Lucky guess. Tanoth is little more than a glorified ice dwarf that has drifted inwards from Chrysaroy's Oort cloud over the millennia. Its extremely elliptical orbit is ultimately unstable. Computer projections suggest it will impact the atmosphere of Geos in a few billion years. Well, brace yourselves, I suppose. Geos is another methane ammonia gas giant, very similar to its near twin Usin. It presents a nearly featureless robin egg blue face to the universe. So this must be Usin. A typical methane ammonia ice giant, Usin has 37 moons of various sizes. Chithas, one of the largest, orbits at a retrograde, suggesting it was planetesimal that was captured by the gas giant's gravity well. The planet itself is believed to be an extrasolar capture as well, though millions of years before Chithas came on the scene. Evidence collected by planetary geologists suggests that Chithas was for many centuries a water world, heated by tidal flexing as its orbit circularized around Usin. Oh wow, all these difficult words. The planetary ocean, once hundreds of kilometers deep, must now be frozen solid. Some have recommended drilling test bores to see if life ever developed in Usin's seas, but the question is considered academic. Well, I guess it is. Theonax. Theonax's surface is covered by water and ammonia hydrate ices, which are constantly repaved by cryovolcanic processes. The world's size and density suggest the core contains heavier elements and retains much of the heat of the system's formation. And finally we have Nidus. Lies improbably close to the red dwarf Chrysaroy. This allows it to approach habitability, though it is quite frigid. It is tidally locked with a hot pole and a cold pole. Along the terminator, the temperature averages just above freezing. On the lee side, the temperatures are well below freezing. Nidus has developed a limiting native ecology. Much of it clusters permanently attached around geothermal vents. There are, however, more advanced forms of life. Several arthropodal herbivore species wander back and forth across the Terminator, as they require nutrients available in both environments for sustenance. More dangerous are the omnivorous predator species that devour the arthropods. Most animal life on Nidus has limited vision, but finely developed thermal sense. Interesting. Again, a system we can do absolutely nothing with. Let's see if we can find some anomaly or something in the final remaining one.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
Yeah. This system sure used up a lot of our fuel here. Vioresa. With an orbital period nearly 2 millennia long, the cold and distant Vioresa was actually missed in the initial Asari survey of the system. Only a follow-up mineral assay sent to Canalus by a Vo's mining concern noticed its subtle movement across the stars. Vioresa is a methane ammonia gas giant, circled by a retinue of deep-frozen moons. Its remoteness makes it a popular drive discharge point for pirates working in the Pylos Nebula cluster. In the last 2 years, several dozen ships have disappeared while passing through the Dorada system. As Pylos is currently unclaimed by any sovereign power, Council naval patrols are few and far between. Thus far, none of the pirates responsible have been apprehended. Cineus is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant, with more than 80 moons apparently. And that's all there is to know about it. Zeth is a common hydrogen-helium gas giant. An abundance of sulfur in the upper atmosphere gives it distinct yellow stripes. Yeah, they seem to be pretty common in this kind of planet.
Anomaly detected.
Oh hey, there we go. Canalus. Canalus is smaller than Earth, but has unusually high density. The high level of tectonic activity indicates that the density is caused by an abundance of radioactive materials in the core. These, combined with the planet's unusually high rate of spin, raise the planet's internal temperature and cause volcanism. While several companies performed mineral assays in the late 2170s, the world's geological instability precluded development. The anomaly is now marked. We're going to return for it later. Venusi is a small barren rock. Though there is evidence that it once had an atmosphere of carbon dioxide, only trace amounts of krypton and xenon remain. Like Cyano, it is tidally locked into rock. Here we have the final one then. Cyano. Named for an ancient Asari philosopher, known for being a contrarian, orbits Dorada at a retrograde. It is believed to be an object that fell into the system millions of years ago from parts unknown. The outermost of Dorada's 2 inner asteroid belts is thought to have been a small planetoid that was broken up by Cyano's passage into the system. Cyano is formed of low-density rock and is tidally locked to Dorada. The same hemisphere always faces the star. There is evidence that a complex of artificial structures once existed in the north of the sunward-facing hemisphere, but they have been badly degraded by millennia of heat and radiation. Several bunkers of radioactive waste, apparently byproducts of primitive fission plants, have been discovered on the far side. Well, again, fascinating, but ultimately no consequence to us. We did find this anomaly here, so there's that. So, refuel. It's actually necessary for once. Go. And off to Ilium it is. Where we also apparently have not fully explored all the systems, interestingly. I wonder if some of them only popped up after we brought those star charts. Or actually, all of them probably only popped up later. Yeah, I mean, we've done a lot of planetary exploration here. Might as well continue that trend. And get this over with, basically. Another massive system. Zetek, a common methane ammonia gas giant. Zetek is best known for the infamous Kelthor camp. Established on the ice moon of Jesus, Kelthor was a Blue Sun's hostile environment training facility, run by a cadre of former Batarian Special Intervention Unit operators. In 2168, a cluster-wide scandal broke out when it was revealed that the mortality rate of recruits sent to the camp might be as high as 18%. Investigation by Asari authorities based on Ilium uncovered group graves around the facility containing the remains of several hundred recruits dating back 2 decades. The camp was immediately closed and the remains sent back to their worlds of origin. An inquest by the Blue Suns found the Batarian commandos had used harsh training methods, but these were consistent with their own training to join the SIU. The Batarians were exonerated, though Calthor was shut down, and they were reassigned to other units. As the Crescent Nebula is beyond the sphere of Council law, no civil charges could be filed against the Blue Suns. Wow. If I needed
an anomaly.
to like those guys any less, well. Tereth is broadly Earth-like, with a fatal flaw. It has a relatively high amount of chlorine in its atmosphere, the reason for the greenish haze that becomes apparent when looking at the horizon. Chlorine has become a vital component in Tereth's plant life. As a defense mechanism against native herbivores, many species evolved the ability to release clouds of toxic chlorine when disturbed. This gas is heavier than the atmosphere oxygen and tends to settle in low places. While avoidable, this has placed Tereth near the bottom of the lists for colonization. Understandable. There are intermittent signals originating in the heart of a large chlorine swamp. They appear to be coded, though it's not impossible that they are garbled distress signals from a downed civilian ship. Huh. Well, should probably be more of a priority, but I'll leave that for now. Dorier is a large hot world with a poisonous atmosphere of acidic nitrogen oxides. While the planet is too close to Lucerne for this to condense and fall as rain, this makes the environment too hostile for forms of life more sophisticated than bacteria to evolve. Oh, is that something? No. Oh, these are all just large-looking asteroids. Nothing to see here. Alright. Yuntanta is remarkably close to Earth. Its orbital distance is similar, and while slightly larger, its reduced density yields similar mass, atmospheric pressure, and gravity. There the similarities end, for Lucerne is a hot-class F-star, emitting over 8 times the energy of Sol. Yuntanta is a parched wasteland. Its water long since boiled away into its nitrogen carbon dioxide atmosphere. A handful of mining outposts dot the hellishly hot surface. The crews remain in underground bunkers, sending remotely controlled machines out at night to do surface work and load cargo for shipping. Wonderful. Yeah, that is pretty hot. Jontan is a fairly standard close-orbiting Pegasus gas giant orbiting the star Lucerne at high velocity and heated to temperatures of over 1,000 degrees. Analysis of its orbit has revealed a core of heavy elements with a mass double that of the planet's hydrogen-helium atmosphere. Well, according to the remaining percentage, this is probably a relatively small system. Yep, sure enough. Farthest from the dim red dwarf Ondesti, the ice dwarf Mesoth has attracted no interest beyond a cursory flyby by automated probe in 1874. No significant resources were noted. Not every planet can be interesting, I guess. Acaria. Though nearly the size of Earth, Acaria contains only 28% of its mass. It has a trace atmosphere of neon and molecular nitrogen, but the predominant carbon dioxide has long since frozen and fallen to the surface as frost. While Acaria has a core of heavy metals, the bulk of the planet's volume consists of water ice. Several unique forms of long-chain carbon molecules have been recovered on the surface, pushed up from beneath the ice by cryovolcanic processes. Acaria has a large rocky moon, compositionally similar to Luna. Finally, we have Zesmani. Cold, dim, and shrouded by a methane-ammonia atmosphere, Zesmani has nevertheless attracted development by Asari mining concerns that service military industries. There are significant loads of valuable light metals present, including titanium and lithium. Titanium is the primary material used in mass accelerator slugs, and lithium is used in the military-grade droplet heat radiators used aboard warships. Nope. That should be all we got here. Yep, sure enough. Back to Ilium it is then. Check out the shops, although I'm pretty sure I don't have enough money to actually buy anything. Let's see. I was also told a while ago that I missed a quest apparently? I think that was on Ilium. Well, who do I take here? Right, I did want to talk to Miranda, actually. Oh no, should I do this now? I guess I might as well do it after the mission. Should not really matter. Well, since we didn't really get to do much with them last time, let's just pick Talia and Garrus again. Yeah, not much has changed here, although I do have an extra point that I can't put in here. This does transfer over to a different crew member skill if I decide to change it, so that's good. Right. Yeah, I think I was told to check the eternity bar once again to find another quest, so I'm going to do that.
Another difficult development for human expansion as the colony on Horizon has been attacked. The Council has suggested that the attacks are a tragic coincidence, likely the result of
How can you short sell on prefabs after these human colony attacks? They're going to see a ton
One
of
of these was a shop, right? Or over here? Yeah. Oh, tech damage, but that is too expensive. I see. But good to know. That should also be the last tech damage.
Alright. Let's do it.
Excellent.
The Council thought that Blasto, the first NR Spectre, would play by the rules.
So, the quest here. Oh, here.
Considers itself fortunate.
Oh, slave broker. Yeah, that's new. Because I missed them last time I was here.
We'll figure something out. Stop worrying. It's okay. I'll think of something.
You said Synthetic Insights would buy me. You said it was an easy sale.
I assumed they would want an AI tech. Hello. Can I help you with something?
So that Quarian wants to sell herself?
Have you made this Quarian your slave?
We prefer the term indentured servants. Before you do anything hasty, know that this Quarian signed the agreement voluntarily, and her servitude contract is completely legal on Ilium. If you actually want to help the Quarian, convince the Synthetic Insights representative to purchase her contract.
What if I bought her? Let's set her free.
Why did this Quarian sign herself into slavery?
I tried to play the stock market. I'm good with numbers, and I thought I had a way to make unlimited money. I lost everything. Then I got a credit line and lost that. Then I took out an illegal loan. You get the picture.
As part of our agreement, I paid off her debts. 5 years from now, she'll have a fresh start and excellent work references.
I mean, I know that this kind of thing is legal on Ilium. I mean, technically this is really none of my business, though.
If slavery is legal, then why are you trying to sell the Quarian?
I don't keep service contracts myself. I'm a contract broker. I assumed Synthetic Insights would jump at the chance for a skilled AI tech, but they won't even make me an offer.
Yeah, weird. Any idea why that is?
Why not just keep her? You said she had technical skills.
Quarian's strict health requirements and diets make them expensive to house and feed. I run at a minor profit at best. I don't have the money for constant suit repairs and clean room facilities.
So what happens if Synthetic Insights won't take me?
A solution always presents itself. I will take care of you.
That does not sound good, though.
So slavery is legal on Ilium?
Indentured servitude lasts a set amount of time or until agreed upon conditions are met. Ilium must approve all contracts. The law limits what restraint or corrective options I can use and what tasks I can legally assign her. I'm also legally responsible for her behavior and health. Abuse is absolutely forbidden.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and believe that.
What if I bought her myself? I could let her go and everyone would be happy.
A gallant offer with 3 problems. First, her technical skill merits a contract of several 100,000 credits.
Well,
There's also a fee for freeing me before my service period ends.
Exactly. And finally, you are clearly a traveler. Her service contract requires that she remain on
I get it.
Ilium.
I don't want them to take me off to a mine somewhere.
yeah, well... I mean, that's not gonna happen, right? Sure.
I'll talk to the Synthetic Insights rep and see what I can do.
Really? Thank you. I'd appreciate that.
Okay. I have no idea where that person might be, but...
You deserve
Oh,
somebody who
except they're
respects
sitting
you.
right here. How convenient.
Somebody who's
Can I help you with something?
Hopefully.
How would you like to get your hands on an expert Quarian AI programmer?
If you'd like to submit a resume, Wait. Is this that slave? Synthetic Insights has no interest in purchasing slave labor. We're under enough scrutiny from the Citadel without engaging in practices the Council disapproves of. To be frank, we're hardly hiring anyone. The Geth attack on the Citadel didn't engender much love for artificial intelligence.
I mean... Actually, your position is understandable. But, I need to do something for the Quarians, so...
It sounds like Synthetic Insights is worried about its reputation. Hiring this Quarian would help.
Buying a slave helps our reputation. How exactly do you
Yeah,
figure?
no idea.
Purchase the contract, minus the fee for early emancipation, then free the Quarian and garnish wages for reimbursement.
I know the migrant fleet would be grateful, and more likely to make purchases from you.
Interesting. We look good for hiring a Quarian, and we can say that we freed slaves out of the goodness of our hearts.
Oh.
All right, I'll run up a contract. The board might wet its pants, but we could use the good publicity. This Quarian had better be good, though.
I'm sure she's amazing. Well, that was easy enough. Hooray for copious Paragon points.
Synthetic Insights just sent over the
That was quick.
contract. I cannot thank you enough.
Yeah, sure.
I'm happy to help.
Here, for your trouble. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll get this service contract transferred.
Thank you. I'll stay out of trouble this time.
Yeah, please try. Well, that was easy enough.
if you're hurting for things to do, maybe after work we could catch a vid or something.
Oh, that's sweet. But I'm okay. A little dry.
Welcome back, babe. Can I get you anything? Sorry, no sex. Just cleaned the bar.
Oh, dang.
I'd like something to drink.
Sure. I'll set up a tab at the drink kiosk. Knock yourself out. Literally, if you want.
No, that's fine.
Just don't drink anything for Turians or Quarians. Does nasty things to your insides. Once saw Krogan drink a liquefied Turian on a dare 6 or 7 centuries back. Nobody came out of that one looking pretty.
Ugh.
Thanks for
Yeah,
setting
thanks.
up the drinks.
Pleasure as always.
Well then. Wait, drink kiosk, buy a drink? Could just do it here. Oh, interesting. Mystery drink. Sure. That sounds safe. What am I doing here? Shepard? You're already very drunk, apparently. Hold on to your livers. Yep. Not sure if I have more than one, but the one I do have is probably pretty well reinforced. Hopefully. Okay, as far as money goes, yeah. 39k is not gonna find much. This upgrade was 75k.
I'm looking for the best tech upgrades you have.
There is at least one other shop. Just want to know what I'm saving up for here before I talk to Liara.
You'll never believe what happened. I've got the data. Don't ask, just call it a gift.
There's nothing here, right? Well, I could talk to Tana again, or I do not have any reason to do so right now. So.
Debt piling up. Perhaps you need to explore other options.
Sometimes you say these things, and I don't know. Maybe it's because you had a battalion.
You're sure gateway weapons and armor are good enough for
Eclipse?
Eclipse?
We actually have plenty of things here. Do I already have a discount for this? Maybe. Hard to tell. Okay, so there is actually a lot of money here. Well, a lot of required money. 175, 250. Holy shit.
Yeah, not a fish. Something that'll last.
Ah, and the final ship.
You'll make sure
model.
she keeps it.
Yes. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
But that should be it.
I'll make sure. What
Let
about you?
more things pop
Want
up.
to try and make it as a commando?
Oh, that's a lot of money though. Over 200k.
Why not? Every
I hope I can make that much before the end of the game.
Use them, right?
Hey, we're friends.
I strongly
never called you that.
suspect
No,
that
but you're thinking
there is
about
enough money in the game to
Mercenary
buy everything.
commander facing tough questions after violence erupted at a gang
I don't
controlled
think I skipped very much.
Detective Anaya,
No,
assigned to
don't
the
think
case, has
I missed out on very much. I know I missed a couple little
has been arrested for illegal activity that came
bits
to
of
light
credits here
during
and
the
there.
fighting.
Nothing too major.
Then come to the Fish Dog Food Shack.
And other than buying and buying several batches of fish and having them die on you, I don't know. I don't think there are many opportunities to actually lose credits, waste credits. So I should be good. Hey, Liara.
Shepard, it's good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you too.
So, what can I do for you?
How's your own work going?
I'm still waiting.
Hunt.
Still hunt. Even with Nixeris dead, it could be years, and I'll be there.
Of course. Well, I mean,
I'll talk to you later, Liara.
Actually, I'm going to talk to you
Shepard,
right now.
It's good to see you again.
Yes.
So, what can I do for you?
I know you're looking for the Shadow Broker. Cerberus gave me data on where to find him. Interested?
Absolutely. I had no idea. Let me see what you've got. It looks like a leaked transmission between Shadow Broker operatives. Some hints as to the location and... It's about Farron. He's still alive.
Who's Farron?
He was a friend. He helped me recover your body from the Shadow Broker.
Oh.
Why did the Shadow Broker want my corpse?
He was going to sell you to the collectors, but Farron and I stopped him. Farron sacrificed himself to save me.
So you rescued me. Then how did I end up with Cerberus?
Well, they gave me intel to help recover you. They actually put Farron with me in the first place. After I got out, I gave you to them. They said they could bring you back.
Well, I mean, she did save me that way.
You kept me out of the Collector's hands. Without you, I couldn't have come back. Thank you.
You don't know what that means to me, Shepard. I didn't know who you'd be when you came back. If you'd feel. They brought you back. And now they're giving me a chance to find Farron. After 2 years. I hadn't even dreamed.
Don't get your hopes up. Wow.
Sounds like you and Farron were close.
It's funny. He betrayed me more than once. He was double-dealing for Cerberus, for the Shadow Broker. But in the end, he sacrificed himself for me. I owe him.
I see. Well, I'll do my best.
Any friend of yours is a friend of mine. What's the next step?
I don't know. I need to prepare, to think. I'm going home. Use my terminal if you need any local intel.
You okay?
I've spent 2 years plotting revenge. Now I have the chance to make it a rescue.
Let me help. I'll come by your apartment.
Okay. Hopefully I'll have a plan by then. Thank you, Shepard.
This could get awkward with Liara and Tali here, but, well. I was gonna say, Tali's not actually here, but no, there she is. There's no further intel available. Yeah, I don't know exactly what kind of intel that would be in the first place. Alright, anyway. So now what do I do? Exactly, layer of the Shimmer, take a capture Liara's. Okay, that makes sense.
I can't believe how lovely your scalp looks. Mine is so gangly and asymmetrical.
You want to know a secret?
had it done a few years back. Galactic Beauty Solutions. You should really give them a call.
I'm not entirely sure if there are multiple places to take a cab, but I think there should be one this way. Or was this just for that one mission? Yeah, I think it was. Okay. So then, next place to check is here, but this one I'm actually sure.
Coming up later today, we release our annual list of Ilium's 10 richest people. Are the heavens still bright Asari blue?
I didn't mean... Okay, look, I'll take another look at the contract. Maybe it...
Okay, listen, give Thax the full refund, do you hear me? He knows.
Oh, right,
I don't know how. It doesn't matter. Credit him a full refund now. And then get your ass someplace.
I don't know why it didn't give me an option to follow up on this right away. But there we are. Did someone just run for my cab? I'll have to take a look at that in slow motion later. Yeah. I'm still gonna take Tali with me. Yeah, sure. I mean, again, it's it only makes sense that we do not actually switch team members during this cab ride. I mean, it's nice that the game gives me the option, but it doesn't make a lot of sense, really.
Seal off those trace samples and get them back to the lab.
We got multiple shots fired. Yeah, techs are going over the place now.
Central, we got an open carrier on this end. Switching to a coded relay.
What's going on?
Yeah, what is going on? So Liara has been, what, kidnapped?
This area is sealed off. Please step back, sir.
Sealed off? Why?
Someone tried to kill your friend, Commander Shepard.
Awesome.
Thank you, officer. Your people are dismissed.
I mean, I like the tried part, not the rest,
You
though.
can't do that.
Already done. Tila Vasir, Special Tactics and Recon.
A Spectre?
I heard your status was reinstated. Good. You're one of our most famous operatives. Might even get you to sign my chest plate. So, I assume you had business with your friend this evening, Commander.
Liara was following a lead on the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker. Dangerous enemy to have.
I suppose, yeah.
What are the facts so far?
About 25 minutes ago, someone took a shot at Tisoni. Note the bullet holes.
Mm-hmm.
She stuck around for almost 4 minutes before leaving the building. Whatever she was doing was important.
Yeah, sounds like it.
If Liara isn't here, where is she?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be sifting through her crap. There's no blood, no body. It looks like Tisoni got away. The sniper didn't plan on her kinetic barrier. Clever girl. Paranoid, but clever.
Did the police find anything when they arrived?
Just the mess and the bullet holes. I gave them a gold star for finding the bullet holes.
I mean, she might have.
Liara was expecting me. She would have left a message here. Her office wasn't safe.
I'm not surprised. Ilium is just Omega with expensive shoes. I haven't found anything useful for tracking her down yet. You knew Tisoni better than I do. Where would she have hidden her backups?
Let me take a look around.
Okay. For a second there, I thought... I was afraid the game might actually ask me to give her an informed opinion here. But thankfully, it's going to let me do what I'm good at. Check out every single interactable object.
Yeah, that's not the Asari homeworld. I'm not sure what planet that is.
It's Ilos.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like Ilos. Although, then again, it's not super specific either. Right, so I guess I find whatever I'm looking for and then go talk to the investigator and 7 armor. Oh.
It's part of my old armor.
Looks like someone didn't like you much either.
Well, nice little souvenir. Or, well, degree certificate.
A doctorate from the University of Ceres, back on Thessia. She's getting good use out of all that education.
Now, take a look at this. That looks familiar enough. Oh.
The picture changed when you touched it. It must be keyed to your ID. What
Okay.
does it show now?
It's a Prothean dig site. Liara did leave a message.
There are a few Prothean-looking objects around the apartment. Let's see what we can find.
Okay. That must be that thing downstairs. And this, perhaps? Prothean relic? Okay.
Those things must be worth a fortune.
Oh, there's not even much more up here. Well, that's good. Yeah. Hi there.
Vasir, I've got something here.
Backup disk. Let's try it on her terminal. It looks like she recorded a call.
What have you got for me, Sagat?
It was tricky, but you paid for the best. I can narrow it down to a cluster, maybe even a system.
How soon can you have it?
Shouldn't take long. Come to my office. Barrier Frontiers in the Dracon Trade Center.
Yeah.
Gotta say though to Sony, you're making me a little nervous. How big is the trouble that could come out of this?
Relax, Sagat. I'll see you in a few hours.
That guy seems familiar.
This must be important. The Shadow Broker's people already tried to kill her once.
I know where the Dracon Trade Center is. My car's outside.
Let's go.
Okay. Wow. Now I wonder if I could have talked to her for some extra info. Tempted to go ahead and reload. Actually, I can do that. I can make a hard save here. Reload quick save real
The
quick.
Barrier Frontiers offices are located on the 3rd floor. I don't hear police chatter. We must have missed the party.
Well,
Liara's
it's not
in
exactly
there.
cheddar. Shit.
Keela.
They just took out 3 floors to make sure she's dead. I'll grab this Sky car and seal off the building from the top.
I'll start down here and work my way up.
Just leave some for me.
We'll see about that. Well.
Oh, no!
Yeah, this is not great. Save.
Oh god, what's happening?
And reload. Just to see if she has anything new or, well, anything additional. Excuse me? Oh, that did not load my quick save, but the autosave. Well, that's lame. Quick save. Although, wait, did it say Market District? Well, we'll see where this put me. Okay. It's actually the right one.
Don't worry, Commander. We'll find her. I'm glad I got here before those amateurs got their jam hands on everything. I'm going to review the security logs again to see if I can learn anything else. Did you find something, or just looking for approval? Have you ever wrestled a Wherein for money?
No.
Stay focused, Commander.
Okay, well, that's all there is apparently. Well, anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Next time we're going to continue after that explosion happened. And see if we can actually save Liara and still kind of somehow finish her original quest. Yeah. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching as always. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.